Hi, I thought I'd give everybody a proper view from the polytunnel door. So here's a wee quick walk around my growing area. Pretty much all that's in here so far is garlic and peas, rhubarb and broad beans, some potatoes in there. This is all garlic and onions, and some more elephant garlic over there. This is the tunnel, which is a bit of a mess at the minute, but there's some more onions. I have 2 bales of hay, which make a very handy bench. So we have some, I think there's some peppers and some more peppers. The messy workbench that everyone has. Some more peppers, and this is the autopot system. So that's the tank, and then that leads to all of these sort of pots that are all connected by the hose. All the pots, of course, are. I'm keeping some plants off the ground just to keep the slugs at bay. So some tomatoes, some lettuce and spinach growing, some more chilies, and some lettuce and radishes. I have some more peas just growing, starting off in here. So this is the actual autopot system. I have a couple of different ones spliced together, the black one and the green one. And then it's up to that tub of water, which I shall tidy up at some stage. Some more onions. This is just a bag of very fine wood that's come from the wood pellet burner. I have holes drilled in the ogre to stop some of the dust getting into the burning pan to clog it up, so that just helps go into the compost heap. Here's my little helper. So this main bed then will be pretty much all tomatoes. I keep the cover on it and just plant through with little holes. I put 14 or 16 wheelbarrowfuls of well rotted cow manure in here this year. So hopefully that'll give it a little bit more nutrient. So I need to get that all leveled out yet. A little bit of an experiment to grow a few onions just in the corner of the tunnel. The reason why these are all raised beds is it's very rocky ground here, so everything really has to be a raised bed. I've far too many pots in here. It's a bit of a storage area, so these I think will go somewhere, as will all of that stuff in the corner. This here I built just as a bit of a storage facility and a drying rack, so it just hangs over the crop bars. Means I can set stuff on to dry just when I need to. Again, a couple more raised beds. Probably put tomatoes in there as well, or peppers. This is the pots. What can I say? You can never have too many pots. Although in this case maybe I do. Lots of pots. This one then I have a few hoops out over the raised bed so I can put a fleece over it and just adds a little extra bit of protection if I need to. And the best thing I ever did when building the polytunnel was put that in. So that's my hose. And today is, let's see, what is it today? It's quite a nice 26 degrees. It is actually very nice and warm in here. And there were buzzards out and about there earlier. So just round the side of the polytunnel. It's a bit of a tip at the minute, I have to admit, but I am in the process of cleaning it up. Some compost left over from last year, homemade. Again, rotted cow manure. And this is my current construction, which is a big compost bin. It's quite a large size. There's my hand. Try and give some sort of perspective. But I think I should be able to fill it, and probably it'll leave it there over winter. It'll probably rot down in time for next year. On down here then we have lots of fruit trees. Pretty much all apple, except for a couple of pear. And just some surrounding fields. So this is where I potter about. There's a gooseberry bush which I am going to move. I should have moved it this year, but I'll move it next year just so that I can build an adjoining part to that compost bin beside it. So I can turn one into the other. I have all the materials. I could just about fit it in there now, but I think on reflection I'll wait and move that first. So that's, I think it's gooseberry. It's one of those berries, jongaberry perhaps, or one of those, and a couple of others as well. So that's it. That's a very brief tour, and there's how far I have to travel to get to my tunnel. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.